As is the usual tradition, the presentation of the 2023 budget was held here, the temporary chamber of the House of Representatives. Now, this is the last budget to be presented by President Muhammadu Buhari before his tenure elapses in May 2023. It is also the last time a joint session of the Ninth Assembly will be convened. While some lawmakers applauded the budget, others had some concerns. Those concerned say if there are no alternative sources of revenue and oil theft is not urgently tackled, Nigeria will run into troubled waters.
Our revenue base is dwindling by the day. We are losing, when we did the medium-term expenditure framework last year, we are losing 200 barrels of oil a day. By now, we are losing 1 million barrels of oil a day. What is the government doing? Allowing your revenue to be stolen, allowing insecurity to take over your government.
There's been a lot of borrowing as a result of the economic situation. And some of us disagree very seriously. And we believe that, yes, it is legitimate to borrow, but you borrow to, to grow critical sectors of the economy.
Time has also come when we need to look at innovations, areas of creating job, massive job for the teeming youths that are very restive, renewing and rebuilding our industries, ensuring that our money goes to area where it can create wealth.
Aside the challenge of oil theft, which has caused a drastic reduction in revenue generation, the provision of 6.72 trillion naira for fuel subsidy payment is a source of worry.
6.72 trillion is excluding the salaries or the losses of the 3 refineries that we have borrowed money to repair that is still hanging. We were giving us December 2023 to get the refineries working. Now they are moving it to 2024. We owe it to Nigerians to stop oil theft. You can't be sitting down and say we are running a government and people are stealing 80% of your revenue. What's that?
Who are those oil thefts? It's still the same people that are working there. There is no any poor man can engage in oil theft. They know themselves. So for me is that subsidy is a scam. Let them remove subsidy totally.
Other lawmakers say they expect the budget to focus on driving economic growth through foreign investments.
Some of the parameters, 3% growth and so on, I thought were a bit ambitious. Given the lower revenues that we have, I think that it was a budget that was just trying to manage the situation.
It's a good budget and I'm quite excited. And we shouldn't be looking at things, the negative, where we should be raising our bars and also trying to get the country on a good footage.
The budget is okay. We have discussed this budget and I believe it will be of benefit to the Nigerians.
This particular budget should be a budget that bridges the gap in terms of the crisis that is rocking our economy. I think we should focus on the area that will address all these inadequacies.
The appropriation committees of both chambers of the National Assembly will now begin work on dissecting details of the budget. The chairman of the National Assembly and Senate President Ahmed Lawan says the target is to conclude work and pass the 2023 appropriation bill before the end of December. Georgina Ndukwezaiga, Arise News.